What is up, guys? My name is Dr. Drew. I used to be a former bully. In case you didn't watch the Jake diss track or Like a Six, it's actually very good at bullying. You could tell I was good at bullying based on those songs.
Played like a fiddle. It feels like my brain is so little. You're cool with the freaks in the school and you're stuck in a sandwich like Popeye's the middle.
Yeah, your face is like a six. Judging out of makeup got you thinking you the shit. Nah.
Bullying. How to counteract bullying, right? I used to be someone who I threw like comedic jabs at people, but I would never really like actually bully someone out of a place of insecurity. I thought that was pathetic, right? But I would throw comedic jabs at people who were doing stupid shit. I found that was funny, and I feel like that's fair game, you know? But I was a very good bystander. I did get bullied at one point when I, was a lot uglier looking because my mom was picking on me. My dad was out of the picture, and I had a lot of cortisol face. I got super fat. I wasn't very athletic. I got bullied during that period. But guess what? That's unavoidable. That's the truth, right? If you look like someone who is an easy target, you'll get bullied. But there are ways to deal with this, right? First of all, I want to say if you're young, I'd say between the ages of high school to maybe like early 20s, people will bully you for your physical appearance because that's what matters a lot during that time, right? Because everyone's broke and immature. But afterwards, you'll get bullied for other stuff, but your like physical appearance and fitness never really disappears. It just kind of becomes like secondary. It becomes behind the scenes. So the easiest way to deal with it, if it really matters to you, is give it the impression that it doesn't matter to you, all right? The more people sense like, holy shit, this person's actually like really bothered by like this like funny insulting thing I said about them, the more respect they'll actually lose for you, right? If you're like chill about it, like genuinely chill about it, they sense there's a chill energy about it, they'd be like, you know what, this person's actually pretty cool. Why am I trying to get on his bad side? So be cool about it. But don't like make fun of yourself out of a place of insecurity. That's also really bad too. Then at the same time, they sense you're not chill because they sense, oh wow, this person hates himself or herself, right? Most of my audience is female, so there's a balance. There's a balance between being like, okay, you're not way too guarded, but you're not like way too like, I don't give a shit at all. Like I'm a quitter. I don't care. This is how I am. Like life sucks, right? And then you could joke about it, but if you're like, if you really feel that, people can sense it. So the number one thing you could do to avoid getting bullied, I'd say, after the ages of like college, right, is putting an effort at least for your fitness and appearance. Because at that point, I'll be real, in high school, people will judge you. Some people are attractive without effort. Some people are attractive only with effort. I feel like I'm in that boat. And some people, I'll be honest, like no matter what they do, they won't be traditionally attractive. But most people, they'll be at least, if they really do take care of their health and fitness and dress well, like they'll be at least perceived as decent, right? Because a lot of people don't care. So you immediately be the people who don't care. Another thing that's very important to know is the truth, right? Because the truth is the most important thing for positive change for anyone. That's my philosophy in life, right? Let me tell you the truth. Body positivity is an absolute scam. It was invented by people, I think probably women, who are maybe average looking or just above average looking, who care about their fitness, and they want to keep it so they get more kind of leverage with their appearance in the real world, and they want to basically just tell other girls, hey, you don't have to try while I secretly try. That's makes no sense, but people are like that. So you can't fall for that trick. Do not fall for that trick, okay? If you are unfit, people will not have a good perception of you. That's the truth. And if you say I'm wrong, the people who have the good perception of you, let me ask you a question. Is it because they also buy into body positivity and are also tricked? All right, it's the truth, man. If you're watching this video, if you're fit, it's not, a lot of times it's not just like, okay, you're physically sexier, right? You're hot, because not everyone can be hot. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of a, it's a vibe, and also I think a genetics thing sometimes. But if you're fit, people at least know, okay, this person is capable and cares about themselves. So they immediately want to be your friend. It'll be easier to be your friend. They don't want to bully you, right? Because it's like, okay, this person cares about themselves. He's gonna attack me back, or they're gonna fight back, right? There's a lot of positive benefits to it. Also makes you just basically like your true self that was meant to live this planet, right? Because modern society has made it so like humans are not in the traditional roles that we used to be in, and it's pretty chaotic, right? Some people are taking advantage of that, and they're actually getting in like better shape than people have ever been in, and some people are just losing. They're on the losing end of that battle, right? And they're getting in worse shape than modern humans have ever been in. So that's really interesting thought I just had and want to share it. Yeah. So I just realized I was kind of a, this video is a little bit of a plug for my fitness coaching business that I'm planning on starting. But truthfully, it's gonna be free for the first like people that, you know, I'm testing these my lab rats at first, right? But my plan is to genuinely benefit the world, like truthfully, okay? Like I'm someone who doesn't care about a lot of things, but bullshit and lies really piss me off. So if I can, you know, make a living counteracting that and improving lives of good people, that'd be awesome. So that's what I'm working towards. If you have any personal experience, like experiences going on right now about someone bullying you in your life, whether it be like, you know, peers or your parents, authority figures, you can drop it in the comments. I'll give you personal advice to counteract that. That'd be fun. So, yeah. Like and subscribe.